Good morning, boys and girls. My name is James Voiles. I live here in town, and I taught school, 4th and 5th grade, at the Paul School here in Wakefield. It's been a few years since I've been there, but one of my favorite things when I was teaching was to read to my children in the classroom every day after lunch. So today I'd like to read a story for you. The book I'm going to read to you today is called The Night There Was Thunder and Stuff. A lot of times children think that when they pray, God might not be listening to them because they're not grown-ups. But God listens to us whether we're a grown-up or an adult. And this is a story about a little person who is praying to God and has a dream about how the prayer reaches God. I liked it, and I think you will too. It's called The Night There Was Thunder and Stuff, and the author's name is Cynthia. In my bed, my eyes wide open, in the scary, rainy, windy, thundery dark last night, when I prayed out loud, my words, "Dear God, please help me fall asleep," floated right into the middle of my room and hung there in a row in front of my mirror, backwards and rightwards, all at once. And then, without another word, like an alphabet snake, they arched up and whooshed out my bedroom door, down the stairs like a roller coaster. And here's the prayer: "Dear God, please help me fall asleep." They zoomed across the living room, over to my dad's chair, and for a moment, my words got all mixed up in the newspaper Dad was reading. He didn't seem to notice. My mom heard a meow and got up to let in our cat from the scary, rainy, windy, thundery dark. And through the crack in the door, my words shot out like a flying spitball into the night. And there's the words going right between the cat's legs. Round and round the yard they flew, wiggling in the wind like the leaves on the trees, over my bike, around my garden, in one side of my fort, out the other. Here's the prayer. Around the corner, down the hill, across the railroad tracks, through the swamp, over the bridge, beside the park. And then, screech, my words piled up at the stop sign to the highway. When they'd straightened themselves out, all in a row again, my words wobbled in the wind and waited for a ride, then jumped onto the side of a big truck and clung there with their fingers and toes like small black bats in the rain on the road for a long time until, here's the prayer and there's the big truck. Some of my letters began to blow away, and the whole word fall blew right off the truck, just as it swished past the airport. My words leaped off and all together floated to an airplane wing. Soon my words were being carried up into the scary, rainy, windy, thundery dark, into the rain, into the wind, into the thunder, into the dark. Higher and higher and higher, until the plane flew far above the storm and the moon shone down brightly on my prayer. "Dear God, please help me fall asleep." When the plane leveled off near the top of the sky, my words let go of the wing. Here are the words, and there's the airplane down there. They floated up towards deep space, coiling and curling like a giant kite tail around the stars and satellites, in between the meteors and past the Milky Way, higher and higher, farther and farther, closer and closer, towards a great light in the sky. Here's the prayer. There's the great light in the sky. I began to hear my words, like the sound a star makes in the sky, far, far, far away, above and beyond the scary, rainy, windy, thundery dark. Dear God, please help me fall asleep. My words began to dance and sing and whistle their little letters right into a big, soft, cuddly, warm place. And just as God reached out for my prayer, I fell asleep. And my words did too.